Now, I'm a lot more eager to talk about this ban list than I am about this new box. But this new box has birds, and that is first priority. Raiders Requiem. Konami getting festive by putting a peacock on the front, I gotta say. But where my mind is at is Raidraptors, and the ultra rare Tribute Lanius is one of their best combo starters going. During your main phase, during the turn you summoned it, Tribute Lanius can send one Raidraptor card from deck to grave, and at the end of the battle phase, if it destroyed a monster by battle, you can add one rank up magic card from deck to hand. Now it locks you into Raidraptors for the rest of the turn and is a hard once per turn. It's like end of the battle phase, so. Ultra rare in the box, and one of his best targets is also an ultra rare in the box, and that's Mimikry Lanius. During the main phase, Mimikry can banish himself from grave if he was sent there that turn to add any archetypal card from deck to hand, except another copy of Mimikry. These fellas, alongside the super rare Force Strix, give the deck some pretty crazy searching capabilities, especially with extenders coming along like the rare Fuzzy Lanius and the actual good amount of rank up magic cards we're getting. Namely, the limited to one bundle deal card, the Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch, that can rank up materialist Dark Exceed monsters and can attach Phantom Knights as material. I think it should be noted that this card can be searched by Silent Boots and can be used in other decks, turning Boots into a mini engine to search this card. But in the box, we're getting rank up Magic Revolution Force, Raid Force, and Raptor Force. Some of the rank up targets we're getting are the rares Blaze Falcon, who can attack directly and pop cards after inflicting battle damage, and Stranger Falcon that can also pop a monster but inflicts damage to your opponent equal to half its attack when it does. There's nothing here that compels me to believe Raidraptors will be super competitive right away. I could be wrong, like I kind of hope I'm wrong. Like, I really love this archetype, but I'm gonna need to see more to say they're worth going after. I kind of have the same issue with Crusadia in this box. A lot of neat stuff going around, but there's just no smoking gun yet. The ultra rare Crusadia Draco, which someone explain the lore, because this is just Imduck, right? Can special summon itself in defense mode to a zone a link monster points to on a hard once per turn. It's a motif of the Crusadia monsters. They then have effects that proc when being summoned to zones that link monsters point to, or can only activate effects when in a zone pointed to. Draco adds a Crusadia card from grave to hand on that summon, getting a resource back to further combos. The super rare Maximus can double battle damage for a link monster pointing to him, and Reclusia can pull a Scrap Dragon. But the rare Link 1 Magus seems to be a big player here. On a hard once per turn, when an effect monster is special summoned to the zone it points to, you can search any Crusadia card. The perfect combo extender for this setup, he points directly down, easy to summon, and can make a link to and continue to link climb from there, because that seems to be the kid's gimmick. But what are we building up to? The ultra rare Equimax is what we got, and he ain't bad for a Link 3. Light Cyber's fairly generic, but also requires a Link monster. Gains attack equal to the combined original attack of everything it points to, and pointing down, left, down, right, and up means he can be boosted twice, and starting at 2k can actually be pretty crazy. Then on a quick effect soft once per turn, Equimax contribute a Crusadia or World Legacy monster you control to target a face-up opponent's card and negate its effects until the end phase. And it's like Master Ogre. This effect can negate things like Dark Hole and Ice Dragon's Prison. So in my mind, if you can set up Equimax alongside another good turn 1 monster and some sort of tribute fodder, then we've got a pretty good turn 1 here. And Equimax will likely find his way into some World Legacy centered stuff as well. I think there's more potential than Raidraptors here so far, but Crusadia is another one to keep your eye on. Evil Swords, baby. Logia getting his main box debut alongside Solda's official debut. Solda can't be destroyed by card effects while he has Exceed materials and can detach one to destroy an opponent's monster that they special summon. It's not a once per turn. He's harder to make than Logia at a rank 6 and requires dinosaurs, so just pales in comparison to Dolka, who we dodged for the time being, I suppose. But still a good card. I just don't know what else can summon him outside of his own archetype. That man's trying to phone home. Mom, no one here can even summon me. Mechlord Nucleus Infinity Core. This is exactly what I'm talking about, Konami. Thank you. I like that this card is basically a Pokemon egg jacked up on every steroid going and a little bit of TNT, because this thing just explodes into your favorite robotic boss monster. First time it'd be destroyed by battle on a turn, it ain't. If it's normal or special summoned, you can search any archetypal spell or trap, like the Extender Assembly. And if it's destroyed by a card effect, something Assembly can just do, you can special summon one Mech Lord Emperor from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only declare an attack with one monster the turn you do this. Now, in other words, free Weisel. Not entirely sure how and where this card will fit in with Mech Lord decks, but I think it's getting in there one way or another. This comes alongside the main box release for Triskelion as well, and that thing is still a weapon. Dual Avatar has taken up a lot of this box, a fusion archetype that centers around tokens. The ultra rare Perfect Sync Aight, the field spell, can search the archetype, but can also special summon one of their tokens if you already control a dual avatar effect monster. Hard once per turn and locks you into fusion summoning, but it's excellent. Already one of the better examples of an archetypal field spell, and that artwork. But we're also getting another ultra rare in Dual Avatar Return that can special summon an archetypal monster from grave, and if it was level 4 or lower, you can special summon a token as well. I'm sure you see where this is generally going. Their fusion monsters are coming as rares, like the Fists Armor Aiguille, or the Feet Armored Unguille. Okay, I'm done saying shit I can't pronounce. Underwhelming. I could be wrong, but I don't see a whole lot going for Dual Avatar here. It just needs a ton of setup to do anything, and I'm not seeing much of a turn 1. Peacock. Ring of Destruction. Oh, what unpleasant nostalgia this is soon to be. Rest in peace to all of you that used it for engagement purposes. This is not the kind of commitment I'm ready to make. Now, in all actuality, I don't think it'll be super good, but can destroy an opponent's monster that has attack less than or equal to your opponent's life points, and then inflicts damage to you equal to half its attack, and then throws that same damage at your opponent. I might try it in Burning Abyss alongside Barbar for a get bent quick scheme. It's a good card, probably finish some of you off early on, but I don't think we'll see much more of it after that. Straight up destruction just ain't what it used to be, and it's just outclassed as far as removal goes. Oh, and this piece of trash is getting reprinted. Overall, I mean, it's cool that Konami put a peacock on the cover, so there's that. This box needs time to tell how good it's gonna be, but in my eyes, it's the most lukewarm main box of the Link era so far. Video about the ban list is in the works and will follow suit, but I had more time for that one, so we talked about the box first. Let me know what you guys think. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.